Hello, this is Dr. Victoria Skirbo, and this is your astrological weather for Sunday, April 20th. Today the moon is in Capricorn, and when the moon is in Capricorn, we have a little distance from our emotions, and that should come in pretty handy. Over the next few days, there's a lot of very intense planetary action occurring. The planets that are involved in the Grand Cardinal Square will be making their exact aspects to each other. The first one occurs today with a first quarter square between Jupiter in Cancer and Uranus in Aries. First quarter squares are always crisis and action, and so an action needs to be taken. But what is the action that needs to be taken? Well, back in 2010 and 2011, these two planets were conjunct 3 times. The first time was at the first degree of Aries. Then both planets retrograded and went into the latter degrees of Pisces. So the seeds planted at that time were seeds of Aries and of Pisces. And Aries really is about becoming something new, something different. And the fact that the conjunction occurred first in Aries gives us the idea that something needs to be different. And the next two conjunctions that occurred in Pisces give us an idea of that perhaps it's about compassion. Previously, the Pisces energy has mostly been expressed through a sense of victimization, something that's quite apt in the Piscean age. And it's time to do it differently. We are moving into the Aquarian age, so we need to take the highest vibration of Pisces and bring it forward with this Aries vibration. And so it's really about becoming somebody new and becoming compassionate and becoming responsible for yourself. First quarter squares are about building foundations, and there's a survival aspect of this square, and we really do need to do things differently, because if we continue to do things in the same old way with the same old relationships, we are bound to annihilate ourselves. So it's pretty heavy duty energy today, tomorrow. The next day tomorrow is the Pluto-Uranus square, the 5th of 7 exact squares. So things will be buzzing. It's difficult energy for everyone. And so if you find yourself getting into situations that are too intense, back off. You have nothing to prove. This is a process. It's just that things will be getting very tight over the next few days. We'll feel like we're moving through the eye of a needle. It reminds me of a Bible quote about it's harder for a rich man to get into heaven than for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. That really is about attachments. People who are rich tend to have a lot of things, and they tend to be attached to those. And so there is a need for some serious detachment here, unattachment, and be willing to move through and go to the next step. And whatever feels like a let go will eventually be the seeds of the new way and a new garden to grow. Whew. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.